Hey everyone, it's Tuxgig. This video is going to be a tutorial for the Jacknife chase chain in chapter 2. So this strat saves about 10 seconds and it can be done in your chapter runs or, if you're an absolute mad lad, your full game runs. Just be prepared for a lot of this sort of thing. Now before I get started with this, I just want to state the obvious by saying that this is an advanced strat. It is very difficult and very risky. You could fail so many different parts of the strat, so just make sure you practice it a lot before attempting it in runs. Anyways, without further ado, let's get this tutorial going. So starting off the chase sequence, you would do what you would normally do. Wall boost into the zipline, vault or boost over this pipe here, and then, instead of going for the kick glitch or jumping and rolling, you want to approach the corner of this building here, jump, coil, and land on this box thing. As you saw in the clip, I took damage when I landed. This doesn't always happen, but don't be alarmed when it does, it's just caused by the height you've jumped from. Continue running and fall down, and jump as soon as you land here, in order to get a speed vault over this fence. Now, here's where things get precise. Sidestep boost, run past this other box thing, and then make a sharp left turn. As you may notice on the floor, there's a tile-like pattern. You want to run towards the wall and towards the line separating these two lines, as shown on screen. And you want to run at an angle almost but not quite perpendicular to the wall. So you should end up about here, not quite pressed up against the wall but still pretty close. Then you want to sidestep boost again and start running. This next angle that you need to run at is hard to describe and you sort of just need to get a feel for it, but try to make it a more gradual angle, about 10 or 15 degrees. Alright, now here comes the hardest part of the strat in my opinion. Start approaching the corner of the building to your right, still maintaining that smooth angle, and once the white door on your left is about to go off screen, you want to jump. The timing for this jump isn't too precise, and it's another thing you can kinda get a feel for, but waiting until the door is about to go off screen is still a good visual indicator for when you're learning the strat. After jumping, you want to keep your camera still for just a little bit, and as you're approaching this corner, turn your camera into the wall to get a wall run, and then kick. Now this is a lot harder to get a feel for than it may look, but just remember to wait a bit before turning your camera into the wall to do the first kick. It's very important, because if you turn too early, you won't lose enough height to be able to get the second kick. Anyways, after kicking, start turning your camera some in order to get a wide angle kick glitch on this wall here. Now here comes the double kick glitch. So this double kick glitch in particular isn't too difficult to get compared to others. In fact, I've found that you're more likely to fail by not getting a second wall run, rather than from accidentally wall boosting from scrolling too hard. So just look into the wall for this kick here, and try to do the kick after that as soon as you can in order to not lose too much height. Also make sure that you scroll lightly, or else you might get an accidental wall boost here. Or you can just do the spacebar kick glitch. For the next kick, wait in the wall run until about when these windows below you go off screen, and then kick. Not too precise once again, just make sure you're waiting until you get close to the end of this wall. Now all that's left to do is get a wall run on this wall, wait a little bit, and then boost. You should grab the ledge here, or, as shown in this clip, land on the ledge itself. If you do land on the ledge, just walk backwards, fall, and you should grab the ledge automatically. Then all that's left to do is just scoot over a little bit, look to your right, get a climb up on the building, speed vault this fence, and boom. You've just done chase chain. If you can't get to this ledge after boosting, you've most likely lost too much height. So the way I like to ensure that I have enough height is seeing if I'm doing this double kick glitch at about the same height as these metal balcony things. Also, just make sure you're not waiting in your wall runs for longer than you need to be. If you're interested in using reaction time for this skip, a spot I would recommend would be right before you sidestep and start heading towards this wall to do the first kick. This will allow you to line yourself up properly, ensure that you jump at the right time, and turn your camera at the right time. On top of that, it ends right as the wall run kick animation is ending, meaning you don't have to worry about timing the kick glitch in reaction time and then immediately without, etc, etc. Alright, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer and help you. And for additional help, consider joining the Mirror's Edge Speedrunning Discord, where there are a lot of people who would also be happy to provide assistance. Link in the description. The music and other source material used will also be linked in the description. Everything else was recorded and edited by me.